Greetings and salutations to Vikings. Welcome to Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. Tainted Grail is somewhat of a known franchise, even in the tabletop areas. So if you have never heard from them, give a gander for those watching the video later. It will have a link down below towards the Tainted Grail Saga and their tabletop games. Great TTRPGs with great assets and miniatures to it. It could be even... Rumors have it could be even worth buying just the tabletop RPG for the miniatures itself and use them for your homebrew adventures and whatnot. But Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon has a potential in my eyes that could replace, and now I'm leaning very far out of the window, that could maybe, if done right and correctly in their production, which still are not in the final product. It's 0.7 right now, newest patch. Could be a replacement for those Skyrim itches that we have for a nice open world fantasy game to explore, going around and tackling its story. With no further ado, I'll grab you along. We're gonna hop into a new game. I've been a while since I played it, since the early access of it. A lot has changed since then. Let's explore together. Begin your adventure from the start. Strongly recommended for the first time. Re-experience Horns of the South. Yeah, no, we're gonna go from the start. Interesting that they let you start from the newest edition of the game. That's very nice, but we're gonna go from the very start. I love the art style of it. I love this grim, dark lore of the Tainted Grail Saga, where I think the lore itself is like King Arthur, or his soul or his essence is getting corrupted, and everything just goes mad, and chaos and undead and madness. And I'll shut up. Enjoy the clip.
Consuming red death. 600 years ago, King Arthur led the great escape from the homelands, where our kingdoms were ravaged by the plague. Leading people to Avalon, he started the Age of Conquest and took the island from the Four-Dwellers. Using the mysterious powers of Menhirs, together with Merlin, they cleansed the land of the Weirdness, a primordial force of chaos and possibility. But now, long after the death of the king, Camelot is in shambles as Avalon fractures into chaos. Old legends are gone, and the weirdness is creeping back into our lands. The bleeding heart of the plague has started beating once more, and the Red Death has returned. Rulers of the island asylum, an order of the Red Priests, are desperate to stop it by any means necessary. Rotting in one of their cells is a stranger who might bring a spark of change to this cursed island stuck in everlasting autumn.
Guess what? We're starting in a cell. Very perfect, right? Very perfect. Talking of Elder Scrolls replacements. Hey, you're finally awake, soldier. Oh boy. Okay, let's get to it. Let's get. I'll pop myself out here. We're gonna start creating our character. So we got the male and female. Flappy skirts, flappy undergarments, and then a darker counterpart. Okay, so we're gonna go with male. What do we have here? Gender. We can change it once more. Is there like a difference in the body size if I change it from here to male? No, it's the same. Okay, body condition. Normal, muscular, normal, muscular. I go with normal. Even has this little baby fat going on here. Dude, this looks way too accurate. Chunky, strong arms. This is a man body, okay? This is an absurd Hollywood's this depiction. I'm not that pale. Oh my goodness gracious. I have a little bit of a tan. Yeah. Okay. I'm liking this. Keep in mind, it's still work in progress. It's not the final product here that we see. Brows. Oh, that's a face. Yeah, good jawline. That's the word I'm looking for. Good jawline. Very accurate. Very accurate. I'm a little bit more handsome to this, but we've gone with it. Hair color. I have dark brown. That's like kind of red though. Dark brown. There we go. Dark brown. We like dark brown. Hair. Oh yeah. That's exactly how I'm rocking my hair right now. But sharp on the sides. It's a little bit fluffy. What else we got over here? It's the final countdown. Diddle-dee-dee. Diddle-dee-dee-dee. He kind of looks like my grandfather when he started to lose hair. This is how my grandfather looks now. Okay, got a little hair bun up top. This looks like the crazy dude from GTA 5. Braided hair. Okay. Okay. Good. Not really sold by any of the hair. I think we gotta go bold. I think we're gonna go bold with this one. And then have the finest stash of them all. Or... Oh. Subtaquis, is that you? Yeah, this kind of like jaw hairline with the big stachio. That's... The hair is a little bit see-through, but I hope they get to the visual aspect of it. Name. Cormaker. Difficulty. Normal. Hard. Survival. You can only save at campfires and cooking spot. The game will auto-save while sleeping. Hardcore. There's only one save that gets deleted upon death. You can only save at campfires. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm down for hardcore already. But for the sake of showcase, let's go with normal. I normally pick hardcore or permadeath stuff, but let's stay on, you know, on normal so you guys can see a lot of the content and not me replaying the same content over and over again to figure it out.
Rise and shine. Rise and shine.
How's the auto mix chat? I think it's very low on its volume.
This time you'll cooperate without me needing to repeatedly hit you in the face, eh?
Oh wow. And here we are. We have hands? We have no hands. Rise and shine. Rise and shine. Ooh, some frame drops. I think the world is loading in. Hey, buddy.
Look, we just have to get this over and done with. Unless you want a visit from someone upstairs. And trust me, you don't.
I
Just
don't?
like before, no food until we're done here. And the moment you start getting on my nerves, we're going back to my tried and tested fists.
Okay, fisticuffs.
So, tell me, what were you doing in the forest when the Red Shields caught you?
What I was doing in the forest. I was going to enlist to the army. I was hunting. I think that these responses kind of like shape your character already. If you stay silent, probably you don't get any bonuses there. But I was... Oh, there we go. Playstyle bonuses. One hand, two hand, blocking, heavy armor, athletics. I was hunting. Evasion, sneak, archery. I was avoiding... Chad, we're not playing as stealth archer. No. Get that out of the head. We're not. Not repeating the typical Elder Scrolls play style. I was looking for an ancient worship site, light armor, and magic. I was on my way to enlist to the army. The loudest fuck archer.
Army, huh? If I were in charge, I wouldn't even consider letting you join the ranks. I'd rather feed you to the dogs. Less waste.
Wow.
And you were planning to enlist with
Whoa. Instant healing spell, healing value. Slight increase of the percentage of damage blocked with light armors. Battle mages. Heavy armor, magic, burnt ember. Shoots a small burning projectile. Archers. Infantry. You know what? I'm gonna go for battle mages. Let's do like a paladin kind of thing.
Oh, that's what you call yourselves now. I've never seen you people do anything but fireworks and illusions. Not much use during a real fight, as is evident from you being in here rather than out there. Okay, that was easier than I expected. Now, unfortunately, we'll have to stop.
I always found it puzzling that these people won't bathe. You, I understand, you're literally rotting in this damned cell, but them, there's just no excuse for the stench.
What the?
There they are, finally. I know, you have a million questions forming in your head, but they'll have to wait. One of these keys will open your cell. When you get out, head left. I'll scout ahead.
Head left, you scout ahead. Okay. Wow. The Great Escape. Heavy armor, one-handed athletics. Open eye for equipment. Here's a quick overview for some of the new features you'll find in equipment screen. Loadouts are very important part of the game. You can prepare up to 4 items, sets that you'll be able to change on the spot during gameplay. 1, 2, 3, and 4, or the quick wheel queue. These allow you to easily experiment with various builds and playstyle. Oh, that is cool. So not finally like shield on, put that on, that put on. It's just like, okay, I want to go one-handed shield. I click one, bram. I do two-handed, I do bram. I need this and this, I'll do that. That's cool. That's cool. One additional important thing, you can use items in the quick auto slots by pressing X without entering the quick wheel. When you cycle between them with C, it makes the throwing knives much easier to use. C and X, okay. So what is then crouch? Is it on control, I guess? So left hand or right hand? Okay, so I can put in my right hand for the moment, the burning ember. Ooh, look at my hand. My hand is burning. Can I interact with things like this? Can I pick stuff up? I took the pail. 7 commandments. I wonder, is there a button to, you know, is there like physically interaction like in Skyrim that I can hold and go with them? That would be cool. That would be cool. Ron, how you doing? Welcome in. Palin, welcome in. First came the prophet, then came the word. The word is secret. The Pope, his cardinals, and his priests received the word. The word is the way. We are all brothers and sisters starving for the word. The word is sustenance. Together in the holy supper, we walk the pilgrim's path. The word is our strength. We repeatedly by facing the trial of the plague. The word is our cure. The priests, clad in red, guide us towards grace. The word is salvation. There are no other sent cities. Only the prophet's word and the will of the Red Church. Do not doubt your faith, and you will be rewarded with a Microsoft Word. Can I take this and maybe sell it? Okay. Okay, so this is stealth. Oh, that's like very low. It's like super low hip thing. What else do we have here? Can I see my legs? I cannot see my legs. Why? Why? Okay, we have crouch. Yeah. Load out 1, 2, 3. Dash. Oh, there's a dash. Okay. Accepts. Equipment. Tracker. Read. Filter items. Take all items. Quick use of wheel. Character sheet. Yeah. Use temporal hold. Middle mouse button. Okay, I'm not sure if there is... Okay, so sadly there's no interaction with them physically. I hope they get to that. What do we have here? Meat, broken arrows, Wooden clubs, linen pants, leather hoods, bandages, torn red shield, leather armor, and whatnot. Okay, thank you for your clothes. So he's told us that we should go left, right? So technically, go... Oh, that's nice. So you can click on the slot of the item, then it shows you what is available there. So we're gonna grab some red armor, bandages. Okay, no rings. I have some trousers and some boots. Okay. Then we have a weights system over here. Mana regeneration minus 50%. Standard regeneration is normal. Attack speed is normal. Casting speed is normal. Mana costs plus 100% because of my weight. That's okay. How about some Nord meat? Jugga meat. So he said left, right? So of course we're gonna go right. Oh wow. Oh wow. I guess he took this guy out as well. Can I take the arrow? Thank you kindly. Menhir figurine. Max health permanently increased. They have some bobbleheads from Fallout in here, apparently. Cone purse. I have a new lockpick for that. Beautiful Liliana, the Chamber of Ecstasy. What is that? Whoa, Chad! Not sure if this is for your eyes, Chad. Not sure if this is for your eyes. Type in 1 in chat if we should quickly read this loot piece of paper or leave it be. Or type 2 if we should move on. 1 for read, 2 for move on. I'll let you decide, Chad. We're battle mages. We have an IQ of an average chair, therefore we do not know the words like left and right. Whip hand. Sub, hope you enjoy. Are you part of the dev team? Thank you kindly for coming on here and taking your precious time to say hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Chat says to go on and not read this. Okay. Fair enough. On a screenshot, a picture. I mean, I can, you know, put myself away here. And I'll just let you guys, or those watching the video later, pause this. And read it through. And for those watching the video, just give me a summary, a detailed summary in the comments below. Okay? Let's do it like that. Not sure if the litter is safe for stream. We're an 18+ stream. There is no harm in boobas and other stuff. If, you know, the game is not focused around it, that's totally fine. That is totally fine. It's porn! I mean, isn't the internet for porn, Casual Viking? I did. Whiphead, can we have physics in order to, like, drag bodies and items around? That would be cool. A wooden club. 2 wooden clubs. Okay. We took those. Cooking for the Resistance Part 1. Simple recipes from simple ingredients. Anti-frisereal. For moderate hunger, try serving yourself what commonly known as the beggar's fare, certainly for a popular amount of people. Well, people like you. All you need is groats, oats, and a pot of boiling water. Once again, let me emphasize, in case you're not sure what I mean, the boiling water bubbles. Oh man, cute, cute. Oh, we can now make some recipes. Fish soup. I'll take, of course, everything. Somebody had some fun drawing pictures of ladies. Okay, with some slight FPS spikes when effects are happening. Well, typical guardsmen cell, right? So some ladies hanging around so they can, you know, rub their wieners while they sleep next to the fire. That's totally fine. Use random ingredients. I can experimental or recipe. Ah, okay. So I can either put experimentally ingredients in here to cook, or I can straight up do it from the recipe bench. Okay, there's cooking 10. So apparently learning by doing is doing things. Also the cooking stuff increases our health regeneration and overall is good for healing. Okay, let's keep on moving. Nothing here. The 7 commandments again. A jar. Ale. Definitely. Can't even burn the paper with fireworks. It's been a topic that's come on internally a couple of times. It's a bit of problematic to do currently as we turn off the physics after they go idle. So we would have to handle cases such as the Tower of Books. You can drag from the bottom, and then we need to find everything that is lying on top, which wrecks a lot of our optimization. Fair point. Fair point. I'd say it is just a nice little extra gimmick. Sorry, I have to sneeze again. There we go. It's nothing mandatory. Okay, they're torturing people while they're near this priest's room-ish thing. Lockpicking. Wait, we have lockpicks? We can open that cabinet back there. Okay. We have a dagger in it and our typical lockpick. And then space to rotate the lock. Oh. Oh! First lock. Ooh, some coins, mana potion, and a rejuvenation potion that I guess is stamina. First secret. I mean, first loot. There is a body. And theft has moved up a little bit. So we have here a learning by doing progress. I like that. So the more you use things, the better you get with them. I wonder if it's also with magic. Like if I just shoot fireball around. Ooh, that looked cool. That looked cool. Look at that little ball over there. Did you ever, when you were driving the car, hold your hand out of the window and try to form power balls with the winds that he comes back to you and be like, I don't know. Imagine that you're some crazy Super Saiyan Dragon Ball Z character shooting energy bolts around. Treatment records. Patient seems to be responding well to initial treatment. While the physical symptoms of the Red Death have not lessened, it appears that we have made progress regarding his mental state. I've decided to expedite the treatment by introducing black henbane applied to transmortally. We'll start with small doses. The patient will be required to record his dreams in a designated journal. Okay, this sounds like the priests are making experiments on prisoners. Okay, so the plague and the Red Death is apparently a problem in the world, and in the intro it says that the priests are doing everything possible to stop the plague, no matter what. So I guess this might be the thing. Also, weapons. The audio, I think, is very low on the cutscene and everything. Like, we have it everything on 100. I've boosted the sounds to the maximum, but it still is kind of low. Devil's Sneer. I mean, for those watching the video, for you guys will be the audio fine because you can just easily go even beyond that and push it even harder. A rambling of a weary mind. The dark nights are endless. Everything breathes and cools crisply. A red monk came and put fire in my chest, but I knew it was a good thing. The first and only king visited me tonight before. Arthur wept, then reached to me with his hands, not 2, but 4. Never closed the king's grace, then he disappeared. The bleeding heart of the plague beats in frantic despair. 1, 2, 1, 2. I hear its rhythm from behind the wall. I know it. I feel it. 1, 2, 1, 2. Organic machinery that created this place and these people. Put your eyes to the walls and listen. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Going a little bit nutter there, it looks like. Anything interesting over here? 7 commandments. Okay, so every cell is filled with those 7 commandments. Lockpick. Doodle-doodle-doo. There we go. Getting better at it. Oh, theft has increased to 11. A heart. Not sure what I can do with it, but I'll take it with me. Because why not? Because everybody has the heart that's beating. What would be also cool would be a button to zoom in. to have a look at stuff at a distance. And that not be locked to class and skills. You got a shot right into the heart. I'll take that arrow. Thank you, Commander. Scroats. Sage. Oh, a cracked shield. There we go. Viking style. Mead. I like it. Flour. We're taking some milk. We have a casket over here. Can we crack the casket? Ooh, first lockpick is broken. There we go. Casket is open. Some healing potions. An old letter. My dear Erfir, I finally arrived in the island of Asylum and have received my permanent medical examination. Father Vogan said that my symptoms point to the very early stages of the Red Death, and that I did very well to come here for my own will. He promised to be everything in his powers, to do everything in his powers to help me, and to make sure our son, I've written son because I can feel it with my heartbeat that it is a him, Erfir, is born healthy. I know you had doubts about me coming here, but I really am good. I'll keep you up to date on my progress. I hope to see you soon. I love you and miss you very much. Forever yours, Katrin. Pass. I'm thinking of the name Llewellyn. How do you like it? Rack. The unforgettable. The husband of one of the Red Priest victims must be wondering what happened to... Oh, no! I'm gonna be the deliverer of the message, right? I'm gonna be, hey... Sorry, but the waifu is no more. So we got a lot of pork and venison. We have some rags over here. We're gonna check those out a little bit. We have some wine and some more ingredients. Something on top, but nothing on top. Let's turn around and run quickly to the kitchen. For food is more important than getting out of that cell. And I'm happy that developers did not put some imminent danger to kind of force you to run out of the cell, and you can just, you know, take your time, go around, have a look at everything. All is good. All is good. Recipe, we can make some cabbage rolls. This is like Romanian food. This is sarmale. Cabbage rolls. Pork, groats, cabbage. Oh man. Not even in games I'm safe from this. Cabbage roll created. Cooking went up. Nice. Let's have some mashed potatoes. I can live with some mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes created. Yeah. All the cabbage rolls we can... yeah. So let's try out some stuff. What happens if I put in garlic and honey and... oh, shit, I don't have some meat. Garlic, honey, and potatoes. Undercooked food. Okay, so you can experiment around. I like that. I like that. What about potato, onions, and garlic? Also undercooked food. Okay, fair enough. My cooking went up to 11. We are a better cook now. Freshly steamed cabbage rolls. You know, cabbage, when you boil it in whatnot, it's just things like fart everywhere. Why would people eat something that smells of something that came out of your back end? Oh my goodness, fuck! Fireball! Dashing? Oh, I can dash. Cool. Fireball! Is time stopping if I hit I? I guess so. So over here we want bonky stick and shieldy stick. And over here I want a bonky stick and fire stick. Okay. So I can block. Ooh. I think that hurt. Oh my goodness! Fighting is intense. Me likes. Blood cloth. Ew. I'll take it though. Very ew. Q is wheel. Okay. Let's eat that undercooked food. That heals us. Okay. Controls. The controls are behind me. I wonder if there's a button to like minimize the UI even further. To not have them present. But probably there's an option to disable tools you know, tutorial stuff. Autopsy report. I drilled a burr hole into the left temporal bone. The skull appeared to be full of thick, coagulated blood. It opened the skull by removing the calvaria, then drained out the unnatural excess of fluid. I sawed through the cerebral falx using Morgraine cuts. I severed the nerves and the brain stem. I lifted out the brain. Its shape is abnormal, swollen as if it bursts from the insides. I made incisions in the venous sinews and separated the putamen from the bone. The base of the skull is intact. I placed the brain in a mixture of alcohol and cedar oil for further examination. Very lovely. Very, very lovely. I like that you're getting already a sense of the lore that's going on here, the atmosphere of its fish oil. Yeah, we'll take those. Thank you. Exactly, Dragon Lady. The accent went from Viking to Indian somewhere along the readings. Yeah, you know, medical drill. Ew. I'll take it all. Take it all. I don't know. Maybe we can sell them. Maybe it's money. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just a loot goblin, as always. Really like the visuals of a brain. I'll take that. Heart. Yeah, why not? Experimental treatment. I received 3 patients suffering with mild symptoms of the Red Death, which is with this badge. I decided to test a new treatment derived from creatures touched by weirdness. Over the course of the last week, the patients were all given weird beast bone meal mixed with their food. The result was as following. Patient 1 found that he was actually suffering from Pypophyte rather than the Red Death. I burned the body. Okay, so he didn't have... he had a different sickness. I have no clue what typhoid is. Maybe somebody in chat can explain it to me. Zoltar, how you doing? Welcome in. Patient number 2. By the 3rd day, she started behaving erratically, scratched at the walls, pulling her hair, and screaming incoherently. On the 5th day, it was like some inhuman force possessed her. She pulled the chains that were holding her on the wall. She started to bend the iron bars of her cell apart. Fortunately, her heart gave out before she managed to escape. I may learn more from the autopsy. Patient number 3. The bone meal seems to have little to no effect. The disease is progressing at its usual pace, but the patient's mind appears intact. I will continue the treatment and to monitor him closely. Conclusion: despite the outcome, I do not deem this treatment a failure, especially in the case of the patient where the progression of the disease seemed to slow dramatically. If I could mitigate the adverse effects, I might get closer on finding a cure. I mean, in a sense, these guys try to do the good thing, right? They try to help. What the frick is in there? Fess is up to 13. Hello. Huge skull. Amputation knife. I'll take the brain as well. I bet at any second it says, you are carrying too much. Monster drowners? Drowners. We remember them from our little encounter in the Witcher sagas. Nice tongue of the drowner. Notes of the weirdness mutation. The mutation changes are not significant, although they span internal organs. The heart enlarges to the size of 2 adult fists. Increased pulmonary functions. Among the content of the stomach are remains of undigested human flesh, most probably belonging to the deceased. Visibly bite marks on his arm, so he's biting himself. Mutation area. Overall an amalgamation of human and porcine internal organs. So he turns into some sort of pig creature. Okay. Big glass. Nice. Nice. Good. Good. Do-do-do-do. Anything interesting over here? Killing my thievery until we go out. Medic saw. Oh no! Is that mommy and oh, is that the notes that we found of that lady that came in here, Pregante, having symptoms? Do I want to read that? There's the heart carved out. Oh, there's a lot of kids' bones over here. Sheesh. Father Vogan's notes. Name Catherine Cuscards. Yeah, Kate. Yeah, I think that's her. That must be her. Constitution short, skinny, 7 months pregnant. Typical of the Red Death. Pale red spots on the face, neck, and arms. Cause of death was childbirth. Oh. Exposure to weirdness might have altered the woman's psyche, anger, outburst, melancholia. As for the physical alterations, the fetus seemed to be much more affected by the weirdness than the mother. As if absorbed it all. After the first standard session, the fetus started to grow rapidly. After the second session, its mass had tripled. It needed to be extracted from the womb. The torso and the head of the fetus were unnaturally overgrown, but the limbs were weak and flabby. Despite its monstrous appearance, it turned out to be a good viability. More research on the subject 38 to follow. The mother did not survive the procedure. Catherine died in childbirth. It's one of the cells in the asylum. Should I tell her husband the truth? Yeah? You should? Of course we should. Chat, should we? I think so. Okay, there's another shot guy over there. The Brother Sefton. Venerable Brother Sefton, I would like to remind you that I have mentioned numerous times before, namely that the alchemical station should be cleaned after each use, especially when you are so careless with caustic and toxic substances. I would recommend that you refresh your elementary knowledge about the ingredients of healing concoctions. Oh, healing. Requires the laboratory key. Okay, let's remember that. Laboratory over here. If we find the laboratory key, we can go back. How many guys did there? I mean, we saw three dead people, right? 3 people that got shot. So, should we get laboratory key? There we go. Red priest robes. Okay. Do I want to wear the red priest's stuff? A ragged peasant's dress, villager's dress, villager's shirt. No armor at all, but it's light. This is only magic armor. No, I'm gonna keep it medium. That's okay. Can I dual wield? Okay, I can dual wield in that sense. Okay, it takes all my stamina away. Ew! Ew. Is there a button for hiding HUD? Controls? Sadly, no button for hiding the HUD. That would be cool. Oh, there's somebody. Chat, there's somebody. Shh. Up. I'm gonna sneak up. Shh. Oh, there was a sneak attack. He like turned around the knife and be like, did I screenshot that to you? Maybe. Hot goo. I'll let you take a screenshot here or pause the video. Bandages. Give me everything. He's having a nervous leg day. Oh my goodness. Man, you don't look very healthy. Spoiled meats. You bone meal. I'll take that. This gives me Draugr vibes. Of Skyrim. Skyrim Draugr vibes. Pods. Burns method of separating the minds. Again. Feel free to read through the crazy possibilities of the red priests. What did the record say? Roundpod's records. Woman age 25 to 25. 20 to 25. Potential plus plus. Age 35 to 40. 18 to 20 has a question mark. Slim build, 35 to 40, plus. Chart conclave. Interesting. Letter. It's time, my brothers, I hear you cry. Woe is us, for we have escaped death, only for it to follow us all the way to the promised land. But I say this, all is not lost. I say this, we have been delivered to our salvation, to the only place where we can battle the Red Death and emerge victorious. Propaganda. Propaganda, I see. Monster brain. Devil sneer, some spirit, more brain. Take the coins. Some more spirits. Alchemy station. Okay, so there's a cooking station, there's an alchemy station. 2 workstation possibilities already. Some blood drainage in the middle. And also this guy had some healing potions next to him that we're gonna use. Okay, let's go to the alchemy station. Health potion. Oh, I can decide how much of the ingredients I put in there. Sage. Do I put more? Can I put more sage in there as well? No. Possible outcome are 3 different outcomes. Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna use all my ingredients for it since I'm kind of bad at it, but let's do it. Let's do it, and then some mana potions with the bone meal that we found. Beautifully. Alchemy's on 13. Nice. Very nice. Piece of candy. We'll take in those. What do we have here? We have some secret place? No, just an extra amount of shrooms. Let's move it in. Borg Swayze, welcome in. How you did? Thank you for the good vibes. And thank you for reminding me to stay hydrated. It's cool. Love the skill progression is through using. Me too. Me too. Okay, we have one guy over here.
The word protects me. My faith gives me strength.
Okay. Ow! Even that block. Oh my god, there's another one. Dude. No! I got stuck there. I get stuck. I could have thrown a healing potion in there. But, brutal. Brutal. Stuck in the anvil. Yeah. Okay, let's go for the priest then, maybe. Hey, little priest, how we doing? Okay. Priest dies from one shot. That's good to know. Sneaking is increasing. They see me rolling. They hate them.
I'm not afraid to suffer. Feel yourself. My faith gives me strength.
Oh my goodness, okay. So damage is really, really hard. Oh! Okay, quick slads. Healing potions. And maybe some mana potions. Okay. little bit of a heal. Ring up. No, that's the wrong button.
The work is with me. I'm not afraid to suffer. My faith will not falter.
Very good. Oh my god. Intense fighting. Intense fighting. I like it. Like it. They can only close because we can maybe sell them. Maybe. It's definitely brutal, yeah. Lots of brains. Lots of brains. You grab some spoiled meat. I definitely like that they're hitting this dark atmosphere. Fish oil. Lots of fish oil. Lots of more fish oil. Some food in there. Are these the bad guys? I mean, technically they're working on getting a cure for the red plague that is going around in the world. So they're trying all with no, you know, with no remorse. They don't care of the details. They just want it to be done. So technically you could say that we are the bad guys. In a sense. If that makes any sense. Backpack? Bag. There we go. What is this? It's consumables. Consumable max health permanently. Ooh. Let's consume it. Let's eat that as well. Should heal us. Over some time. Cooking pot. Recipe, nothing special. Okay. Okay, let's leave it be for now. Healing potion. Blob Hearts, Gods and Alchemy Viscera. Author Salmond the Scarlet. Something about alchemy. The Blood Sucker Potion. Wants the blood. Peppermint. Question is, do we have an alchemy station in here as well? More monster blood, more brains. Sorry, Chad, I'm a loot goblin. There's an alchemy station over there. This can be opened. So, nothing that I can do here. No. It's missing ogre tooth. What else do these guys want me to get ogre tooth from? So we came through that bloody pathway over here. Moved in here. Had a huge fight with them. And I guess this is then the right pathway to move onwards. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Take it. Take it, take it, take it. Okay. This leads back over here where we found the key for the laboratory in the first place. Good. What I'm curious about is if I would use Fireball in both hands. Or either. Okay. You scared the crap out of me. I wanted to shoot on you. Shoot you with everything I got. I think they would narrow from his body as well. Another nice looking sounding cooking pot. Is this a secret passage? This is a secret way. Oh, they could have made some Castle Wolfenstein reference over here. If you press the right stone, it goes and opens up, and you know, secret passage. And then you have shovel. Take the shovel with me as well. Good. Bow and arrow.
You took your sweet time, eh? I understand. I
yeah?
did too when I was leaving this place for the first time. You have to admit, the Red Priests are quite resourceful when it comes to death and dying.
Interesting. Why did you help me?
Great question, truly. But in case you haven't noticed, we're still within the walls of the island asylum. When we're out, then we'll talk. I'm told this path leads to the beach. I don't know how, but if it's true, then I'll wait there for you until dusk. Good luck.
Okay. Violent NPC is like, no, I'm not gonna answer your questions. You know what? We're in the middle of something, so get your poops together and move on.
I'm told this path leads to the...
Okay. Lovely. Lovely. For some reason, I like unfriendly NPCs. They're not your generic, I shall answer all your questions that you have. Whoa, some frame drops over here. Ooh, fancy looking. Weird plasm. And some arrows. Yeah, what did I tell you? We're not gonna become stealth archers? Ooh, that was a big drop off. Oh, that is so satisfying. It is so satisfying. Look at that, we even got 2 broken arrows back from it. Commentary of the Brother Underground Wonders. Contrary to Brother Houston's assumptions to that lower level of the island asylum, it's nothing more than a narrow yet impressive system of vaults limited to only the area of the building complex above. It appears there is no end to its tunnels and corridors. Moreover, I have long suspected that it might not only span the entire island, but reach far beyond its boundaries. While I would not want to belittle Brother Justin's commendable achievements during his explorations of the lower level, he seems to have been all too eager to accept potential dead ends to be exactly what they appeared. Furthermore, my own research has confirmed time and time again that most of the places he marked as closed off proved to be buried tunnels leading even further into the complex. As our doctrine dictates, determination yields results and have been rewarded generously for our own. At the end of one of those tunnels, one dismissed as closed off, we have reached a vast chamber. In the middle of its a menhir. It is a magnificent monument, yet quite unusual. It's truly an underground wonder, as it may revolutionize our perception of these mysterious statues. Interesting. Interesting. I specifically said you wouldn't stealth archer. Yeah, I won't. I won't. Most of the time. What the frick is going on there? And whoa! Tentacles. Oh wow. Can I interact with you? Like you're missing the juice. Okay, this looks grim and dark and wild. Brother's diary. Poor brother's Yeri fell into the abyss. I'm sure Kay will take care of his unfortunate soul since he died for the good of the entire order. We know that we can't try to play planks over to reach the other side of the chasm. This simply will not hold. There's some unknown force blocking the passage, but I can't see the outline of the bridge. It should be possible to cross it, yet when Brother Yeri watched over his soul through rocks in that direction, there seemed to be nothing there but air. There must be a way. There must be a mechanism or a spell we have to uncover. Okay, so mechanism that we have to trigger, I guess. Cat is holding your arm hostage. That's fair. Weird plasm. This diorama of an ancient fort dweller keeps nagging me. Why does it look so dead? All the depiction we saw before seemed to be living creatures, and this skull, so similar to ours, it's almost disconcerting. It looks like a menhir, but the menhirs were raised by Merlin himself back in the old days, so that's impossible. Then how? How could ancient fort dwellers predict what Merlin would build in the future? Finally, we have it, the ultimatum proof that Merlin actually couldn't have built the menhirs himself. We found one buried deep down in the labyrinth. Brother Hughar is examining it. I write this so if we are the first to explore the depths of the Isle of the Dead, it clearly indicates that Merlin couldn't have invented the menhirs. This knowledge will shake the faith of the old bastard across of all Avalon. The word of our prophet Sai will finally prevail. Or Kai. However you want to pronounce it. Okay. That seems to be closed off. That seems to be leading downwards. I'm not gonna touch that weird tentacle thing. We're just gonna move onwards. Evercrow, how you doing? Welcome in. Okay. Another shovel. Dude, I feel like Alien right now with these excavation sites. Gives me some Prometheus vibes or whatever it's called. Okay, so just walking around in the sneaky thing gives me stealth bonuses. Interesting. Moving toward the ends of the hallway. Oh shit. Ponk, ponk, ponk. Nice. I'll take it all. So far, we're not over cucumbered, so that's okay. What the? Hello? Is it me you're looking for? Weird ectoplasm. I'll take this. Wow, this looks very scary. Was amazing for a screenshot. And so the question arises, is there any significance of this menhir having 3 arms instead of 4? If so, how could we learn more? How could we examine it further without touching it? Poor Father Abbey was brave enough to touch it with his bare hands. His disappearance shocked everyone. It's not that he died, he just is not here anymore. It's like he never existed. After that, our Pope, bless his name, forbade everyone from touching it again. But I must admit that I can hear the whispers. It calls me by my name. I don't know how much longer I can resist. I know I should report it to my supervisors, but I don't know what to do. I'm sure someday we'll hear the call and answer it. I'll tell them that it was Kai, even if it wasn't. Just need to know. Okay, so the statue speaks. Oh, I can touch it. Should we touch it? Touch. No! No! Touching it was not good. What the? Yeah, this is so wild. I'm loving this. This is... What the... Okay. We are in the zone. Brother Abbey. Okay, he dies over here. Apparently. The red priest that we've found on it.
It's not here.
Is that how we communicate? Are the children over there? Oh no. Please don't jump scare me. This would be a cool place for jump scaring. Why is there... Oh no! The children have red glowy eyes. Be gone, demon! No? I cannot bonk the kid. Okay, no bonking children, Chad. glittering stone. Increase your magic armor by X. Bag. Jewelry. Wait, did I drop it now? I dropped it. My bad. My bad. Would be cool if it'd be a physical item and then hanging down here like a jewelry piece, flopping around in the physics. Kring, 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 kring. To annoy everybody. Yeah, I'm Kormaker, exactly, but I'm not B. Tower. Hello? Who is speaking? Can I interact with this here? Also no energy. Dude, these children's statues are freaking me out. Imagine if they would be programmed that when you look away, they change position. Not move away from their position, but just stand differently there. To just freak you out as a player. Are these hands? Hands. There's butt cheeks. There's another body holding another body, leading into these two open arms. Hello?
I've been waiting a long time for someone to find me. Are you here to help me leave this place?
What? Sounds like you have been imprisoned here for a reason. What are you?
I wish I could answer. I cannot remember. I know I am not complete. I remember I once knew who I was.
Okay.
At some point, but I do not anymore. I just am.
Okay, fair enough. So I see some runes flying around there. What is this place?
I do not know. I think it is some kind of prison, deep in the weirdness.
I think so too, yeah. It definitely sounds like it. Why are you here?
Why are you here?
I've been transported by a morbid statue.
Are men here? That would explain the weirdness surrounding us.
Okay. Are you a prisoner?
I might be. I do not know. Was I sent here for a reason? Did I end up here by accident? Like you?
Don't ask me. Maybe. Both. Why do you want to leave?
I've been here for what seems like an eternity. I feel I am getting restless.
Restless?
You are looking for a way out yourself. I think we might be able to help one another with that. I shall do something now.
Okay.
But trust me, the discomfort will be worth the outcome.
What? Discomfort? Temporal hold unlocked? What the hell? Anything else? This is so creepy. He's so sus, 100%. But these ones are the most sussiest things of everything. It does now do the thingy thing, Chad. I think we have unlocked the power. The unforgettable. There's a quests, stats. Oh wow, lots of stats breakdown. I like this. There's somebody stabbed with his swords. What the? Whoa! That was cool. The dull sword. Dull broadsword. I'll take it. Herring is one of the most useful skills in combat. It allows you to avoid all damage and greatly reduce the enemy's stamina. When the stamina is depleted, they become staggered. To perform a successful parry, use block right before the enemy attack reaches you. Okay, so it's the perfect block set kind of thing. Good. Let's give it a try. Hello, friends. I'm too early. I'm too early on that. Temporal hold allows you to slow down time. Use it however you want. Hold. Oh! I can slow down time. Oh boy. I think I'm in problem. Oh, I got healed. Okay.
I am sorry I did not ask for your permission to do that, but I hope it was worth it, as promised.
What? What did you do?
I found a bit of emptiness within your heart. A place where I could dwell for a while.
What? You placed yourself inside of me? What are you?
It seems that I am a piece of a shattered soul. Judging by my abilities, I used to belong to what your kind would call a four-dweller.
We read about that in the notes. Okay, so somebody who's been here before the Menhirs came. What do you want from me then?
I have already told you. I need your help to leave this place. And when we are out of here, I will need your help finding the rest of me to make me whole again. I feel I am but a shadow of what I once was.
Interesting, interesting. Also, apologies for all the yawnings. It's not that the game is boring, it's fantastic. It's just a very rough night, and I'm still coping with it. Might get some coffee later. How am I supposed to find the rest of you?
Look for what is left of me whenever you step into the weirdness. Okay. I know your kind tends to avoid it, but you do not have to be afraid. I will be your shield against the darkness.
Fair enough. And what happens after we leave?
I will try to help as much as I can, but I need you to hold up your end of the bargain.
My bargain? Wait, I've never said yes.
Forgive me. I am not giving you a choice. But I still promise the reward. Having me as your companion on this island will be worth more than any illusion of free will you may have wished to choose.
Okay. Whoa, that looks so cool. The buildup of the particles and whatnot. And we got a two-handed sword now. Got a two-handed bonky bonk. Equipments. Loaded on twos with the bonky bonk, okay. In we go! So when we collect all of his parts, we'll finish it with our own hearts. Oh, I was not thinking of that. That actually makes a lot of sense. Wow. Yeah, that could be. That could be that there's probably towards the end some sort of fighting or inner fighting with full, you know, existence. We're getting cyberpunked here, Chad. So I'm not sure yet if I want two-handed. Oh, athletics. That brings me some Oblivion vibes back. Where jumping and running around gives you. Whoa. Whoa! What is this? What are those? Their face is missing. And they're pushing stuff and have... What the... Yo. This looks very morbid. I like it. Okay, so they are operating this apparatus. There's some sounds of sphere in here. Some energy flow. Okay. They look wild. I'm getting like first-person Diablo vibes here for some reason. How are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome. We'll jump down there and kill them. We shall. Michelle Mayo. Was that a TV series? Interact. We must abandon the vision because what is beyond the sea come to us, and we do not want it. We must leave to defend ourselves. They are coming. The Titans will stay. Okay. So on the other side also some tablets. There's also a tablet over there. Maybe with some insights. Guard the peace of the working Titans, for without them the world would not have power within our walls. Away from Tuatan, only the power of what is underground allows us to reach where weirdness does not. Even when we leave, the Titans will not stop working. It's how they were created. With their power, one day we will manage to learn what lies beyond the sea. Interesting. Interesting. Welcome in, Draz. So, let's save. Hello? Greetings, little weird spawn. Oh, you... I can do the same. Ow. Oof. Oh boy, oh boy. Wow. Okay, so he's doing the shoot and shoots. I think maybe I should do also some shoot and shoots on him if he's so nasty. Pow. Pow. Ow. He fell on the ground. Okay. Damn it. Come on. Ow. No. I shall strike you down. Oof. Oof. Burning Ember. Again. Rusty short swords. Can I do dual wielding Burning Ember now? What if I hold both at once? Oh. It shoots both. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. I need to definitely drink some stuff and eat some stuff. How about these mashed potatoes? Consume them. Mashed potatoes heals it up completely. Okay, that's good. That's good. Imagine how he would beat you up with a good sword. Oh yeah, he would. Very likely. Very, very likely. I'm still trying to figure out that whole perfect block situation. The parrying, as it's called in the game. Because I don't want to run around too much and do the fireball, fireball, Fireball. Fireball. Fireball? You know, I want to be there in the frame, in the middle, blocking, hitting, but, you know, learning by doing. Learning by doing. This is so pretty. This is so pretty. Bye, wondrous place. Bye-bye. Look at me, by the way, Rewood. How are you doing? Into the world we go. The druids have been almost completely eradicated. Ooh. Oh! Hello? We seem to be outside now. There seems to be skulls on the grounds. I guess that's the boats of our lovely archer man. There's some people standing over there as well. So where... Did he free some others, or is this his team? Okay, let's have a quick look around. Can I pick you up? I cannot pick you up. Something is whispering. Could be my imagination. Maybe the men here are tapping into my brain already. And I'm hearing things. Barrels. I cannot smash the barrels. Ooh. A corpse. Letter to the prior. Venerable prior, I have taken the liberty of leaving my post on the island asylum to deliver some disturbing news. My brothers have taken leave of their senses. Their souls have been poisoned by the unknown voice. That is not the word. I have evidence of this. What was it Prophet Say's teaching that told us to subject her followers to elaborating torture while fighting for their health and their souls? Instead of concerning ourselves with the wicked power of the witness, we're not supposed to focus on finding a cure for the plague? Please, look at this appeal. I'm sure it did not compose it. I also do not recognize the phonetic seal. It is clear that someone is poisoning our brothers' minds and trying to strive the word. I bring this letter to you, along with the evidence, so you can make fair judgments, Brother Leon. Ooh, the word is silent. So we're finding little quests as we are looking around. I like that. Getting, basically getting an, what do you call it? An reward for exploration. Water effect looks cool. Glitching a little bit through the ground, that's okay. Dig. I do have a shovel, luckily. Dig some more. Dig some more! Treasure! Lovely. Ding, 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 ding. I feel like a pirate. Now. Wow, this is big shoreline. Worn silkhead. I'll take this as well. Can we swim? Probably not. Can we? Shall we try it out for science? For science, let's see if... Oh, underwater worlds? Ooh, this is cool. And terrifying at the same time. This is cool and terrifying at the same time. Oh, this looks pretty. The water effect is pretty cool. So, I'm curious. Gothic did that with its water borders. That if you swim out too far, that some water creature comes and just eats you. And oh my god, I'm terrified. I'm terrified. Why am I doing this? Let's see if something pops out and eats me. I'm not looking. I'm not looking. Chat, are we dead yet? And now the meg comes from your butt. That would be so cool if there's like some water creature just ending you. How far are we from... Oh, we are pretty far. Oh, wow. Oh, this is dark. Oh, this is so discomforting. This is so discomforting. But are we? Yes. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. This is for science. Okay, by now there should be something happening. If there is. I'm just gonna quick reload from the shores. Shame. Shame. Would be cool. Would be cool if that would be a thing. You just might feel a light snip. Phil Gull, how you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, let's not do that again. That felt... Oh, that felt terrifying, but love it that we can swim and there's like the potential of underwater exploration as well. Okay. I think that Skyrim, for example, did a very poor job on using underwater and water in general. Oh, wait. I don't want to hit with the shovel. Just want to dig. Dig it up, another treasure. Yeah. Nice. We love treasures. We love stuff. Water effect is pretty cool. I wonder what kind of engine they used for making the game. Thing over here. Okay. Okay. Realistically, should you lose stamina and drown? I mean, that could also be a thing. That draws away your stamina slowly. Nips on it. Ooh, look at that castle over there. This is where the red priests are housing. These little bastards. And another chest. What? Bloodstains? Bloodstained shirt. I'll take it with me. We can rip it apart to rags. Flour. All about the cooking. Rosemary and apples. Skyrim did that with stamina swimming. I think it did that with swimming in cold waters, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go and kill King Arthur and end the entire myth. Okay, that leads me over here. There's still that priest tower thingy up top that I've not watched yet and seen. Then we have a dead body over here. Probably crashed. But is it me or do I hear whispering? I think I'm going insane, chat. I think I'm going insane. Also, there's some crashed ships. You reckon there's loot over there? One way to find out. Main story? What is the main story? Loot? Yeah, all about the loot. Such a loot goblin. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Definitely whispering? Okay, I thought then like I'm losing my shit. But you could just confirm, so thank you. Why is the whispering coming louder? Capture, thank you kindly for giving a key to the community. Guys, figure out what the number is in that code and grab yourself a copy of Tainted Grail. How cool is that? How cool is that? Can we have some drinking horns for the developers for daring to make an interesting new open world RPG? It's a very tough place to create. Especially while everybody will try to compare you with Elder Scrolls and other open world RPGs. Maybe it's part of this Shattered Soul Passenger? Ooh, that's a good theory. I'm curious if it will be louder when we come back to that wreckage. Because then I have the theory that it might be related to some item nearby. Like the soul coins in Baldur's Gate 3 that also have this whispery-esque situation. Dude, how deep is the water? Did I mention that I hate deep waters? And have a little bit of a fear around that? Like, we played, for example, Subnautica, and that was the most stress-inducing thing ever. If I start to lose health for some reason, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it, Chad. I swear to gods. Because I know broken a broadsword. Because I'll know that something is numbing on me. There's a chest down there. Coin and spirits. Anything else? That's broken. Why am I doing? Why can't I just go to the boat and be like, okay, let's leave this place? No, I have to deep down into the sea and then look under the sea, for there might be a lovely mermaiden waiting for me with its little crab friend singing lovely songs. La 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 da 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 da. You should kiss the girl. Yeah, no. Let's get the hell out of here. Mace Man, congratulations. Lucky number was 2. Well, there we go. There we go. Give some claps in chat. Congrats, Mace Man. But who's watching the video later on, I apologize. It's I don't know, maybe the developers give me another code that I can do on YouTube video giveaway over there to the people commenting on the VOD. But guess I'll have to tune into our live shows. Whoop! Okay, that splash jump was unsatisfying. I think like the voices are coming out from that place up there. Is it? Becoming louder again. Is it something linked to the ship? Maybe it's just a wild theory now from me. Around this here? No. It's definitely coming from this direction. Could be the statue. Oh, athletics went up for swimming. Nice. Yeah, it's coming from that direction. Nah, never mind. Never mind. Thank you for popping in here. One question Gorm had just recently was the engine runs I found on Siemens on Unity. Nice. Nice. Liz, how you doing? Welcome in. Check out Twitch DM after stream. You'll have a key waiting. Capture. Maybe send one over to my dear content creator friend Liz over here as well.
Our illustrious champion returns. Welcome home.
Welcome home, Liz.
To Attribution for my sub-gift.
Welcome home, Liz. How you doing? Welcome in. Can we have a shout out for Liz as well? You already have the game. Got a key from the devs. Nice. Nice. I think this has great potential to be a great open world game, and give us something that itches those quirks that we had when playing Elder Scrolls games for the first time. So I think we came from here. Was this the place we pooped out? Agility went up. Okay, so there's a difference between agility and athletics. So jumping around and evading, I guess, is agility. Or that kind of dashing. Must have been hard to make pretty 3D games like run smoothly on Unity. Is it Is it a common known thing that Unity has a hard time running games? Somebody had a nice drink up here. Moonshine. There we go. There we go. Live shows are best shows, but YouTube is a great source since it's easy to miss the live. Exactly, Miss Man. Exactly. Lovely to have you here, all. Speaking of, if you enjoy your stay here, consider hitting that hearts button, follow the channel. Tainted Grail would definitely be a full playthrough on this channel, so make sure to, you know, prepare for that. Other than that, we have plenty of other games running at the moment. Hellblade 2 will be finished on Thursday, and we are about to finish the main storyline of Fallout 3, and are accidentally started with all of the DLCs before actually finishing the main story. But yeah, let's focus on Tainted Grail. I don't think so. I don't think we're gonna go for New Vegas right after. I think I'll dare to try out and follow your footsteps towards Elden Ring. And that will be my first Souls game ever. Wow, this looks wild. Can we do something over here? Feathers. Can take the feathers. No, don't start digging. Okay. Can I touch the statue? No. Okay, there's definitely something going wrong here. Like, big time. Good, we've been here, we've been there. There seems to be some little nook and cranny left, and then we've, I think, cleared the beach and can finally go to Daffodil. To the boat over there. Okay, yeah, we jumped from down there over here and moved onwards, exactly. It seems I've missed this cave-like thing that leads to some shamanistic circles, drawings, a dead body, small bucket next to it, wolfsbane, more wolfsbane, devil's snare, hermit's diary, hermit. Half-Moon Moon. I've been roaming Avalon for far too long. I've had enough, and I can't find any of my brothers. And nobody left a message at our agreed place. Is it really possible that I'm the last living druid? I tried to lay low near Kuanacht. People there seem too stern, but there's more to them than meets the eye. They never believed the vile rumors about our consecrations, nor did they take part in the charred conclave. Those red fools came there too. Again, I had to flee for my life. My old bones can't take it as much longer. With the help of Hob in a sunken village, I have made my way to the island asylum. Ha! It was the best decision I could have made. They never seek druids on their own territory, will they? Hob wasn't even surprised when I asked him for the favor, such a nice fellow. My days are nearing the end. So, this is like 5 years later. And those red bastards never found my hiding place. I was able to live out my days in relative peace, even though it's been lonely here. I will miss my cozy cave. My instinct tells me that this will be my last entry. My guts tell me that I will soon join my brothers. My heart tells me that they will consider my diversion a great plan. The last of the famous druidic pranks on this sorry island, it was worth it. And there were also some druidic drawings on that big statue, so maybe he did some damage over there on that place before going out. Cute. Cute. I wonder how they did the transition in Tales of Two Wastelands. It's something you interact with that I've read that just brings you over to the new place. What I am weirdly, though, is will I be overpowered for New Vegas? Or is the New Vegas content then, you know, put in place to that? Ooh, they look cool. Hello, friends. I'm coming in peace.
There he is. Now that we're all here, meet your new comrades, Conquer and Syria. Get some rest, people, and prepare for the journey. We're leaving at dusk.
Not so fast, brother. I'm not getting near a goddamn boat.
Yeah, what are you
unless
so
I
low
know
on
where
the
I'm
voices?
going.
Away from here, brother. Isn't that enough?
You wish. But since we're all here and we have some time to kill, it would be nice if you finally explained what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
You've helped us leave our cages, great. But even though we're grateful, you owe us
Look at
an
that Dean axe.
explanation. What do you want from us?
To show some damn gratitude for one thing.
Caradoc, we weren't born yesterday. No one would risk getting into trouble with the priests for nothing. Why did you save us?
I need you to kill King Arthur.
Oh,
You're insane. He's insane.
The King Arthur that has already been dead for 600 years, King Arthur.
Precisely.
But he's dead.
You probably wouldn't have heard about it among the tribe's little Pict, but every single time things go down the shitter on this island, a bunch of cowards in Camelot bring our once and future king back from the dead.
What?
It's happened before. It will happen again. And soon.
What a load of... fine. Have it your way. Let's say I believe you.
You can't be serious.
Burritos
He
is in the game
believes
chat.
that. There's no point in arguing with a madman. But that still doesn't explain why you saved us, Caradoc.
I wish I knew why I was ordered to save you three specifically. Personally, I don't see the appeal. But I don't question my orders, and if you get on my boat, you won't question mine. Understood?
Okay.
Now get some rest. The tide's not right just yet, but it will break and start working in our favor by dusk.
Fine. But where are we going, exactly?
To the Horns of the South.
Horns of the
Nice.
South.
A bunch of glorified fishermen who hate my people. Why would we stop there?
Do they teach you, Del Rita, anything? To take the Excalibur, obviously.
What?
Obviously.
He's truly insane.
You'll see for yourselves soon enough. Now pin these emblems to your clothes. They will grant you free passage to the Horns. And get some sleep.
They've come like
You all
this.
look like you're about to keel over. And we have a long journey ahead of us.
Okay, I should set up camp. Setting up a bonfire. Bonfire? Dark Souls? Plot twist part. Soul, you've rescued his King Arthur. That would be funny. Is this first person Nightsteel? I mean, Nightsteel is kind of leaning on the... I'm not sure if Tainted Grail was the OG saga that started with this kind of corrupt King Arthur, undead, resurrection, miasma, and plague situation. But Nightsteel is basically kind of the same premise. Something went wrong, King Arthur is still somehow alive, and Avalon is corrupted, and you as his nemesis Mordred have to take him down in Nightsteel. So yeah, definitely a nice morbid setting. So I can place down something. Caradoc said he has us to save him, kill Arthur, steal Excalibur from the Horn South. Let's talk to the horn lady over here. Are these horns or are these are actually horns? I thought these are jewelry, but they are horns. Serja. She looks like a goth lady.
I have a bad feeling about all this. I wish there was some other way of getting off this cursed island.
Yeah, there's all from the same kind of like saga, the whole Tainted Grail thing. There's a huge tabletop to it. Did you trust Caradoc?
I trust he won't kill us until he gets what he wants. But what he wants is... well, you heard him. It's pure insanity. So we're in the hands of either a madman or a liar. And I'm not sure which one is worse.
Okay, the audio definitely needs to be turned up like 40%. So you can adjust it from 100% lower. Well, it did save us though.
because someone ordered him to. That's what worries me the most. Think about it. He helped us escape, and nobody even tried to stop him. He just came and went as he pleased. His employers must be some powerful people, and when powerful people take an interest in you, it never ends well.
Fair points, Pictures Lady. Fair point. So you don't believe that what he said about King Arthur?
Yeah, you're not serious, are you? Are you really asking me if I believe that some shadowy people in Camelot resurrect King Arthur whenever they need him, and then fling him back into his tomb when they don't? Trust me, no matter what Caradoc claims, weirdness cannot bring back the dead. The only thing it can bring is misery.
Is that so? Well, he's alone and there are 3 of us.
Yes. He's also awfully confident for someone so
You can see she's horny.
outnumbered. There is a strange aura about him. I can't put my finger on it. But I'll be honest with you. Right now I couldn't overpower a kitten, much less an armed mercenary. I'm not sure we can count on Conquer either. He looks tough, but... well... the priests were sure happy to have him. Still, if push comes to shove, we might be left with no choice.
Fair enough, fair enough. So... we could try to find another way.
We could. But what if we get caught again?
Sure.
Gods only know what they do to me now. The bastards were already getting bored sawing off my horns and watching them grow back. Besides, look around. Nothing here
Sawing
but
off your
rocks
horns?
and maniacs in red. I'm afraid Caradoc's boat is our only option.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So, about those horns.
What about them?
Have you always had them, or are they new?
Why? Have you never heard of the famous horned woman of Avalon before?
No.
Of course they're new, you nitwit. A gift from our kind friends in red. Or for them, considering how much they liked testing how well they attached to my head.
You see, Concha's fascinated by them, but doesn't know how to ask, so he's rather shy.
I feel like I should be offended, but that's the first thing that's made me laugh in weeks. Or months, even. So I guess I should thank you instead. There's not much I can say, really. I don't like the horns. They're heavy. But I have to learn to live with them. I can't just saw them off, because I already know that they'll grow back again. I only hope nobody will sell me to a circus.
She has a very calm voice. I could listen to her do bedtime stories all night long. She could lull me into sleep. You're taking it rather well, though.
I've seen my share of mutations caused by weirdness, both in people who got caught in the fog and those who stepped into it of their own volition.
Okay.
Some came out with a tail, some ended up turned inside out. So I know for a fact that it could have been worse, much worse. In the end, they're just horns, and my lungs are still in my rib cage.
Fair enough, fair enough. So that means that you have no tail between your legs? Okay, I'm gonna stop, chat. I'm sorry. I'll get some rest.
It might be for the best. Something tells me we'll all need our strength.
Fair enough, fair enough. Let's talk to the Scotsman. Berners, you didn't tell me that you voice acted for this game. Look at that horn.
Right there, pup. Ready to kill a king?
Oh. Do you believe Caradoc?
Ha! No, but I've met other men like him. It's best not to argue with him. And if he keeps his word and gets us off this blasted island, I'll even help him get his fancy sword. I don't mind beating up some lightkeepers either. Pack of self-righteous pricks, annoying as hell.
What did the keepers ever do to you?
Ha! Like they could do anything to me. Bunch of wet rags. You'll meet them, you'll see. They go on about duty and honor and protecting the South. Yeah, right. They can't even protect their own arses, so they just sit on them inside the walls. Miserable gobshites. Just thinking about them makes me want to hurl.
Gobshines. I thought you'd be more worried.
Ha! What's there to worry about? If that shifty old bastard tries anything, I'll send him to meet his dead king in the afterlife. Maybe that'll straighten him out.
Gotcha, dress. Fingers crossed. Do you need any help with your wounds?
Hell no. I ain't letting anyone touch me unless I'm in a brothel. Ah, shite. Just remembered they don't have any of those in the horns. And I thought this day couldn't get any worse. Anyway, worry about yourself. Or the lass with the horns. I'll live.
Can we ask him how he holds the axe with his bare back? We cannot. But yeah, that should get some holster or attachment to not be just a willy placed weapon on his back. Can you tell me a bit about the Dalriata?
Which tribe do you want to know about? Volker, Svein, Dude? You'll find as many of them as fleas on a mutt. And the only thing we all agree on is that Camelot needs to be put in its place. It's about time we reminded them why they wanted us to come here.
Why do you people hate Camelot so much?
We came to this blasted island as one people. But Camelot forgot that the moment they stopped needing us for their wars. They think their shit doesn't smell, and that we're just a bunch of stupid savages that'd happily get killed for a bag of coins and a pretty promise. Bunch of smug pricks.
Fair enough. I'm curious though, how did the priest manage to catch you?
With great bloody difficulty, that's how. What's it to you anyway? You think you could try your luck now? I wouldn't count on it.
Come on, it must have been a legendary battle. You must have taken out at least a dozen of them.
A dozen? Ha! They wish. Those bastards laid a trap, hoping it'd be easy pickings. They ended up needing damn near a full army to take me down. Spineless pricks. They make my blood boil. I swear to you, one day I'll come back to this place, slaughter them all, and then burn it to the ground.
Okay, you don't look like someone who'd easily fall into a trap.
There was maid, there were women, one thing led to another, and I woke up with my pants down, surrounded by gobshites in the red. I was fighting with my bare ass hanging out, and I still managed to kill a dozen of them. Useless nobs. Must have added something to the maid.
What is he, Conan the Barbarian? I'll see you in the boat, buddy.
That you will, Bob. That you will.
God, sure I like you. Oh, wow. Soul back is fully tattooed. Nice Dane axe. It looks like he's putting the axe under his shoulder plates and holds it just there by pure muscle strength, by just squeezing his shoulders. Hey, Caradoc.
I told you to get some rest. The journey ahead won't be pleasant. The sea is angry today.
Okay. It's about killing Arthur.
Yes, I know it's hard to wrap your brain around it, but you'll either trust my word or you won't. The man has died several times now. It's time somebody got rid of him for good.
Okay. How did they resurrect him?
You thought what you saw in the island asylum was bad? That's child's play compared to the forbidden rituals they performed to bring his carcass back to life over and over again.
Interesting. But why do they do that?
Because it's against nature, and his sins are way too big to let him persist. Nothing could bring me more joy than seeing his empire finally crumble.
Fair enough, fair enough. Good. Let's make an bonfire, apparently. Wait, there's a mount later on as well? Sure, I did. Place a bonfire. Oh, that looks cool. The bonfire allows you to cook, rest, and level up. There's no other way to add stats points and skill points you earn after leveling up. Okay, so you have to rest in order to level up. Was that not Oblivion as well? I can't remember. There was some game where you had to go sleep before you could able to do that. Fueling the bonfire. However, the bonfire can also be fueled by ethereal cobweb. Fueling bonfire will protect you from weirdness at night and allow you to rest safely. It also allows you to craft alchemical potions, use fast travel, and identify items. Will you experiment with this feature? Oh, that's nice. Level 2, points available. Okay, so we have 2 unspent stat points, unspent skill points. We can level up, we can fuel it. Let's cook something. Recipe. Oh no, let's try apple. Flour. And raspberries. Undercooked food, damn it. Raspberries and groats and flour. Was undercooked food, damn it. Okay, shall not use it any longer. Level up. What do we have here? Okay, so we have strength, endurance stuff, dexterity stuff, spiritual, and perception. Okay, so this is how it works. Mark all is seen. Strength. Let's have a look at the strength stats. One-handed weapons hits deplete 5% of the damage dealt from the target's stamina. Okay. Chad, what kind of direction do we want to go? One-handed shields, 2 one-handers, 2-handed weapons. I feel like maybe some medium armor and going 2 one-handers. Or something like that. Mixed with a little bit of a mage and spirituality. Full mage. Doubt it's Tarek. Perception. Let's have a look. What does perception do? Extra critical chance. Sneak damage increased by 25. Theft is 100% faster. Okay, so perception seems to be around sneaking and stealing. Identify items. What do? You slightly singe stuff, then you know what it is. I think it has to do something with that runes around the bonfires that use some sort of magic, and maybe the entity that is now within our body to do that. Between the glutes, maybe. Spirituality. Spells are charged 10% faster. Mana regeneration. Magic attacks have additional critical chance. Decrease the mana drain of your summons. Okay. Dexterity. Your parry drains 50% more stamina from enemies. Dash costs 20% less. Hitting an enemy weak spot deals 5% extra damage. Increase attack speed by 5. I think the dash costing less is a good point to have. Endurance. During block, your shield has 50% chance to reflect each arrow and throwable. Gain max stamina, gain max health, gain extra armor. Increase armor value of your equipment by 5. Increase the damage of each consecutive one-handed weapon hits up to 5 against the same enemy. When fighting with only one-handed weapon, increase the attack speed. Carry capacity. 2-handed weapons gain additional block. Increase damage against blocking enemies. Staggered enemies take 5%, 50% more. Heavy attacks with 2-handed weapons deal extra damage. Okay, so there's nothing for dual wield yet in the build itself, it looks like. Or at least not here. Dexterity. Successfully hit grants stacking attack speed up. After staggered enemy, restore stamina. Your parry window is increased by 0.1 second. When you parry, you have a 5% chance to stun an enemy for seconds. I think we're gonna go two-handed axe-ish. I think that's the direction we're gonna go. Or shield and one-hander. Might also be something that I might enjoy. Axe and shields. Let's go for parry over here and increase our parry window. Let's start with that. Confirm. And then we have stats over here where I can increase things. Okay, melee. Light attack cost, heavy attack cost goes down. Encumbrance limit goes up. Endurance is about health and stamina. Dexterity is about dash costs, range damage, and attack speed. Spirituality is about spell power, magic armor, regeneration. Practicality, chance to loot additional items. That's an interesting skill. Price of bought goods. Alchemy bonus, a cooking bonus, handcrafting bonus, consumable healing bonus. I kind of like that. How many points can I put here? 2. So we're going to have practicality +1. Critical chance, noise, price of soul goods, chance to destroy lockpick, sneak damage. Gonna grab that, and we're gonna grab strength to go up and confirm. There we go. Okay. Are we over cucumbered? Or is there no... Oh, there is weights up here. Okay. 89 out of 120. Oh, heal easy. Welcome in. So we did level up. Let's do some resting then. Oh, no. Let's sleep until 6 a.m. 10 hours. Good. Have rested. Have saved. Sail to Avalon. Let's see. Let's see. The druids were blamed to spread that and were annihilated during the Charred Conclave. Okay, so they blamed the druids for the plague and ended their lives.
You have decided to trust Caradoc, at least for now. You have embarked on your journey towards the Horns of the South. But as soon as you found yourselves at sea, black clouds gathered over your heads, like tangible proof that there must be some curse on you. Soon the wind was howling, and the gargantuan waves were towering over you.
Wind is
You
howling.
found yourselves in the heart of a storm. The only thing you remember is the deafening roar of cracking wood, and then darkness.
Ooh, so the storm gathers over. Please don't let me start in the middle of the ocean. Let me be washed ashore. Okay? Don't let me be on a plank. On the... No, please. Okay. I see dry land. Okay. Gather of the Horns, new quests. The Pin of Corridor gave us... should grant us... some idea. Okay. We have arrived. Hey, crab. Death. I have killed the crab. Death. Death to the Mirelurks. Oh, to the mud crabs. We are definitely losing a lot of stamina with the two-hander. But I guess we're gonna get there. Learning by doing, right? Wood cutting axe. Wait, is there like survival aspects? Do I need to chop trees and whatnot? Potato and bread. Who's leaving good food around like that? Onions. Look at that. Some oats. Oh, no! Conjurer. The wolf's call. And the Dal Ariada's kilt. No! Did the other ones also die? Did the lady also die? Venison. Guess we have to find out. Okay, what do we have here? Sealed letter from Caradoc. Read. Opening this only in event of my death. I understand you may not trust me, however, you owe me your life, and I need this debt to be repaid. The nameless one, the one I rescued from prison, they are more important than any of you realize. You must protect them. Bring them to the captain of the Horns and ensure they undergo the ancient trial of the sea. I realize I'm asking a lot, but we must put an end to this madness, Caradoc. Ancient trial of the sea. 12 to 28 damage. Okay, yeah, that's a lot better, of course. Fair enough. Danriatas killed. Let's take that. Let's take that. Then equipments. I'm gonna go for woodcutting axe, heavy tool. A woodcutting axe is a tool per se. I see. Short bow. Can I put it on the quick wheel? Oh, there is a spyglass. Hello? Is it me you're looking for? Look at this beauty. Look at this beauty. Raywood, I have to agree. Game is looking really nice. It feels very nice. I'm missing a little bit the physics parts that you have that are used with Elder Scrolls games, but it's okay and fine without it. So, anything else on the water? This is our boat that crashed. Nothing on that side. Nothing on that side either. There's some weird tree up top. Let's move over here first. Oh, look at that. Little tents. And a person. Corpse batter. What the hell? What are you? Oh my god, it's walking. It's looking disgusting. Are you a drowner? Corpse eater. Ew. Disgusting. Disgusting little creature. Canine meat and wolf pelts. Keeper's tag. Torn keeper's armor. Okay. I guess I'm gonna dress in that instead of running around in this clothing of red. And have this beautiful blue hat on. Because I believe in miracles. So come along. And I'm gonna keep those pantaloons. Because why not? Or do I go without armor? Is that doable? Drop. Through the blacksmith's eye, the weakening blades. Moss from the cursed well coats weapons to inflict poison damage. Camelot's Chancellor Lulach Molloy II, in defense of the dignity of this honored wife, enraged in a dull little story time. I'll let for those here either pause it now or for those watching the video be able to hit the pause button or take a screenshot. Coats weapons with inflicting burn. Okay, so there was a recipe book about how to code your weapon. The cooking pot. I can rest in there. No rest for the wicked. And we have a map now. Why is there a sea monster now drawn in? Horns of the South. Okay, so our quest is to go to the Shed of the Horns with your lot of territory. Okay. Let's have a look-see. Oh, I see some wolves. Nice sneak attack. Whoop-ham. Oh, the burn killed the wolf. Oh, Dunheim clean when the fight is starting. Dude, that is... Oh... Yeah, why is it always wolves that we have to kill, Chad? Always. Always poor doggos. I can't remember of one RPG we don't... in some way chop poor doggos apart. So, what do we have here?
Done, you fool. It's always the same with you. Beat them up first, ask questions later, damn it. And now we have no gold, no nothing, just a pile of old stones and a dead body.
No, come off it. Let's just take what he had and let's get out of here.
What he didn't have shut. A piece of iron and a slip of paper. You can't even wipe your ass with it. And you said he was supposed to be some great lord.
Shh, Chad. Shh. That's safe. Cheese, garlic. Leather, I'll take that. Oh wow, they killed this dude over here. Nobleman's boots, silk hat. Letter to Aurelius. Dear Aurelius, you're my most faithful companion and my only hope. Go to the Old Mother's shrine, perform the following ritual, and bring me the amulet. You will surely get gifted. Granny said that you need to make an offering of a rose, some sage, and a feather. Chat, write this down. Rose, sage, and feather. I have no clue what sage is, but I think it's some plant. This may be the last hope of my little sister, beautiful daughter. Return safely and may the All Mother protect you. Rose, sage, and feather. We have feathers, we might have sages, so we just need a rose. They're both with the back. Sneak attack!
Take you down with me!
You do? Let's go. Can we have some Viking vibing emotes, Chad? Look at that Dunheim sound. Oh. Yes! I love this game already. Fighting is great. Take the arrows. Also, the arrows on this body need to go a little bit more into the body, because when you strip him naked, the arrows are in the air. Orc digestion tincture. The rusty hand axe you can keep. You can keep. Coin. Shovel. Take me, old mother, into your embrace. The feather is a symbol, my light and heart. This rose, a love of confession. This sage, a promise of purity. Please protect me now and forever. Love me as I love you. Interact. Make an offering to the All Mother. I do not have the stuff yet. Okay, so we're looking for a rose. As for the rest, I do have. Have I tried using parry? I am trying it. I'm missing, I think, the sweet spot there in the parry parts, but I'm skilling into enriching my parry window a little bit. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Welcome aboard, by the way, Izzy P. Ziaf. A fellow fan of the game? Or maybe also part of the production? Hello? Drowner. That's interesting. What, they're spitting? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious. Come on, shh. Okay, they're not really getting any damage from this. I'm in trouble, chat. Okay, drowners die easily, but their spit is deadly. I mean, that one hit that we did was like already taken nearly all of his life, so maybe we have to be very aggressive with them. Question mark. We'll see. We'll see. Hehehe. Dead body falling once again. Why's the bot announcing this twice? No. Kabloosh. Kabloosh. Yeah, drowners. Maybe not so much for now. Wow. I like it. Game is brutal. And we're playing on normal. Really, really enjoying it. So far, as a summary, because we are wrapping here the video up for those watching on YouTube. As a summary, we have a cooking system, we have alchemy systems, we have a nice skill tree, we have your typical learning by doing approach, where depending on the weapon type, magic type, whatever you use, you get better at it. We have weapon identifications. We have a nice combat system when it comes to close combat in terms of sneak attack. We have weights, we have parry windows, and we have a grim lore and storyline about to find Excalibur and kill King Arthur for good. And that looks a little bit odd there in the loading distance, but from what I've seen so far, and you let me know also in the comments down below for those watching the video later, is what do you think of it? Do you think this has potential to give us some new fresh wind into the sails of open world RPGs that are similar to the Elder Scrolls Saga and the like? I'm curious. I'm curious what you